Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Nahmaduhu wa nasalli ala rasulihil kareem. So now we finish off numbers. Now you may have noticed that in all of the examples and all the exercises we had, the number 8 was never used. We only use 1 to 9 except 8. We never use the unit 8 anywhere. The reason was because the unit 8 has a separate Irab. Unit 8 has what? A separate Irab. What's this Irab? So now we're here. We'll complete our Irab table. So before the Irab table, we were increasing gradually. Now we're going to finish our Irab table off completely. And all of the elements of Irab is finished now. So you don't have to learn anything more after the Irab after this. The number 8 in our Irab table we had, for example, we had Mufrad, Irab of Mufrad, Irab of Jama' Mukassar, Jama' Mudhakkar Salim, Jama' Muannas Salim, Muthanna, Ghayr Munsarif. But there's some words we never added in. We're going to add it in right now. The first word we're going to add in is Al-Ismul Manqus. What are we going to add in? Al-Ismul Manqus. How do you pronounce it? Al-Ismul Manqus. What happens here? What's Ismul Manqus? If a word ends in ya, first condition must end in what? Ya. The second condition is the ya is preceded by a kasra. So for example, Al-Hadi. So what's condition number 1? Second last letter is what? Kasra. And after that, what do we have? Ya. This is called what? Ismun manqusun. What's it called? Ismun manqusun. Yes? Now. Yeah? Okay, you follow me? Right. The first rule is, when this is ma'rifah, it has a ya. You see here, it's got alif lam, it's ma'rifah. So when it's ma'rifah, the ya stays there. When you drop the alif lam, this is rules of sarf we'll do when we do a book of sarf in more detail. When you drop the alif lam, the ya also drops. So it becomes what? Hadin. Okay? Now, the i'rab of this word is a bit tricky. Not tricky, just a bit weird for us non-Arabic speaking people. When we have a marfu state, what do we say? This what? An imaginary dhamma. What will happen here? Really, if it's really supposed to be al-hadiyu. But when you have the Arabs, they like to have the waws and yas without haraka. So instead of saying al-hadiyu, what's easily pronounced? Al-hadi. Because the ya having a dhamma is what is called thaqil. So instead of saying al-hadiyu, what do you say? Al-hadi. You remove the dhamma. So we say what the dhamma is what? Muqaddar. And muqaddar means what? Hidden. And then here, the whole ya is dropped altogether. So in marfu state, you have al-hadi. When it's ma'rifah, when it's nakira, it becomes hadin. So this is, Arab is different because the ma'rifah and nakira are also different. When it's mansub, it's normal. What is it? Fatha and fatha. Al-hadiya and hadiyan. And when it's majroor, you're going to have a problem. It's like the same as that. But we hear the kasra is hidden. Is really al-hadiyi and hadiyin. This is supposed to be hadiyun. It's supposed to be hadiyin. But for easy pronunciation, we drop the ya here. And we also drop the ya on the previous one. So in here, what happens is our majroor state and our marfu state become the same. And we say, well, we assume the dhamma to be there. The dhamma is hidden. And here the kasra is hidden. And in the mansub state, the fatha is actually there as normal, like a normal word. So it's called al-ismun manqus. You have to memorize it. It is the way it is. Okay? So for example, remember if you look back, nobody asked me this question then, but we said khabarun thanin. Why is it thanin? Because of this. So what's really happening is supposed to be khabarun thaniyun. Why is it ma'rifah nakira? Nakira. So what do? We drop the ya. And what state is it? What is khabarun? What's the i'rab of khabarun thani? Ibn marfu, because man'ut not. So thanin is what? This is man'ut. And thanin is not. Yes? But what state is this in? It's a kasra, but the state is marfu. Because And ismul manqus, ya, a word which ends in a ya, so really it's supposed to be thaniyun. It ends in a ya preceded by a kasra. When it's marfu state, it becomes what? Thanin. So thanin in marfu and what state? Majroor state. If it was mansoob state, what would it have been? Thaniyan. That's why it's khabarun thanin. Maf'ul bihi thanin. So it's really maf'ulun bihi thaniyun. But Arabs don't like the double dhamma on the ya. So it's maf'ulun bihi thanin. And now if it was ma'rifah, so for example, in this example, this is the second khabar. This is the khabar thanin. Yes? So now the marfu nakira, so then the ya drops off. And here, what's the structure? How you translate this one? This, so let's do the whole tarkib. This will be هذا is mubtada, هذا is mubtada'un, and this becomes the khabarun. You got it? So this is the second khabar. And al-khabru thani, what's the i'rab of this? Al-khabru thani becomes what? Mubtada, marfu becomes the khabar. What's the structure of this? Man'ud, and al-thani becomes the na'at. So what do we say? How to translate this? The second khabar is marfu. You see? And what state is this word in? Marfu state. This is also in what state? Marfu state. Because the man'ut not. But the dhamma here is what? What do you say about the dhamma? Is dhamma muqaddara. Dhamma is muqaddara. I mean dhamma is hidden. And here, even as a kasra, what do we say here? The dhamma is also hidden. Qadi means judge. So what happens now? كان القاضي عادلا. Really it was supposed to be كان القاضي مرفوع state. But because you don't have a dhamma, you have dhamma muqaddara, is hidden to ease enunciation and pronunciation. So كان is what? فعل ناقص. فعل ناقص. القاضي becomes what? اسم كان. And عادل becomes what? خبر كان. Yes? And what state is this? What state is this word in? It's marfu'. Why? It's supposed to be al-qadhiyu. Mansoob state will happen. And adil means just. So we say here, the judge was just. You understand? Inna al-qadhiya adilun. So what happened now? Harf mushabbahun bil fa'il. Qadhiya is the ismu inna. Yes? And adil becomes what? Khabaru inna. Yes? And now you can actually see a normal fatha, like a normal word. Because in mansoob state it stays as normal. Baytul Qadi Saghirun. What's the tarkib? Baytul Qadi. The mubtada. Saghirun becomes the khabar. What's the structure of Baytul Qadi? Mudaf ilayh. Mudaf ilayh is majroor. Can you see the kasra? You say no. The kasra is muqaddara, hidden. That's the way the word al-qadi, and any word which is manqus, that's how it's used. Yes? So summary, the ismul manqus is i'rab is what? Different. How is the i'rab different? The i'rab in marfu state and majroor state is muqaddara. To avoid thiql and harshness in enunciation, the Arabs remove the dhamma or the kasra. And in ma'rifah, the ya has a sakin, and in nakira, the ya is dropped all together. That's how you use the ismul manqus. And ismul manqus is a word which ends in a ya preceded by a kasra. It has to be preceded by a kasra. Okay? So, I forgot to mention. So the word 8 is an ismul manqus. What's the word 8? Fa ma ni. When it's mu'annas, it's not a problem. The mu'annas is not, because what's the mu'annas? ثمانية. So there's an N in ya. So mu'annath is not a problem. That's like a normal word. Yes? The mudhakkar is the issue. Why? When it's what? Mudhakkar, it ends in what? It ends in a ya, preceded by a kasra. So this is a manqus. For example, if you say 8 books, well, not 8, 8 girls, what do you say? ثماني بنات. Because now it's Qiyas Concord and it's manqus. Yes? You understand? You got it? Subhanallah bihamdi subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika wa nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.